Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Potato Panda TV here today, and as you can see, this is going to be another one of my unboxing videos. And sorry, I know it seems like about almost every other time I do like a magic video, I have my camera set up in a different way, and I'm still trying to figure out a decent or a good setup for or a good way to have my camera set up for doing videos like this. And I know right now I don't really have the best quality cameras for like doing videos like this, and I don't really have very good like tripods or anything to have them set on. So I guess I'm just kind of doing with or going with what I've got right now. So I just apologize. I apologize. I have such a sorry about that. I have such a different setup almost every other time for these videos. But as you can see, I've got a box of Modern Horizons, and it's three booster draft packs, and it's been a little while. So I mean, I think I opened a couple weeks or like 3 weeks ago or whatever before this coronavirus stuff started hitting, causing all these like non-essential places to close down. I bought a pack, but yeah, this has really it's been a while since I've bought a couple of these 3-pack boxes before. So like I said, it's been a while since, or at least a few weeks since I've bought a pack of or bought anything Modern Horizons. So I figured I'd go ahead and open up another box. And I know my apartment's kind of messy, but I guess that's just kind of how it is. You know how well, some of us guys are, where we aren't necessarily the most cleanliest people in the world. Let's see if I can don't move this camera on. See if I can maybe zoom it in a little bit. I know this camcorder I have is kind of a lower quality camcorder, so it doesn't really focus in very well. Especially since I know even this camera doesn't focus in super well on small print, but it's better than this camcorder where it doesn't really focus in very well. But like I said, I'm just kind of working with what I got. So, let's see, I got a goblin, goblin token. And then I got this art print by our goblin Montron by Jesper Edging 17 out of 54. I don't know if people really collect these or not. It's kind of okay, I guess, as far as artwork goes. Nothing special. Let's see, I was trying to get these. The Modern Horizons are set up a little bit differently as far as how they do like rares and commons and uncommons and all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna try to put my commons and all that stuff in the front. So my foot keeps catching on the cord of this camera I've got. So we've got a Elvish Fairy buyback, 4 colorless. You may pay an additional 4 colorless as you cast a spell. If you do so, put this card into your hands as it resolves. I don't know about all that. And again, I know these cameras don't focus in super well, but I guess you can see it well enough. You may pay an additional 4 colorless as you do cast a spell. So, I don't know, I just need to get better cameras, I guess. And then we got Nature's Chant Instant. That's where it destroys artifact, enchantment, or artifact. I've don't recall ever seeing an instant that's dual color like that before, but I don't know, maybe I just haven't ever noticed them before. We got a shelter. It's a target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Draw a card. That's kind of a decent card. If you can know what you protect your card, or what color to protect your cards from. Igneous Elemental. The spell costs 2 blue colorless less to cast. If there is a land card in your graveyard, when he enters the battlefield, you may have it deal 2 damage to any target creature. So, I mean, it might be instead of 4 colorless and 2 red, it'd be 2 colorless, 2 red. If I have a land in the graveyard, so that might be a decent ad for my the red, green, white deck I'm working on, or commander I'm working on. Gluttonous Slug with Menace. Evolve whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control. If that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature, put a +1/+1 on this creature. There's a 0/3. So I guess anytime you put a card that has greater power or toughness, so basically anything with a one either like a 1/0 or better, or a 0/4 or better, anything. I guess that doesn't really make sense the way I explained it, but anything that's got a better than a 0, anything better than a 0 power or 3 toughness. And Frostwalla. So it's kind of like the art on this card. I know it's kind of fuzzy with this camera, but I kind of like the art on that one. And he gets 2/+1 plus. He gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn. Can be paid with 1 mana from a snow permanent. I don't know exactly. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I don't know exactly what that looks kind of like a. Or it's like a snowflake symbol with that snowflake symbol is. It can be paid with 1 mana from a snow permanent. I don't know if I have any other snow permanents. Ninja of the New Moon. Ninjutsu, 3 colorless and a red, brown, or black. Return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. Put this card in the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. That's kind of a meh. Kind of a. I don't think I'll probably add that to my deck. Goblin Champion, haste, exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So I don't know. It's kind of a. Kind of meh. It's only a 0. It only has 1 mana, but it's only a 0/1, so you have to. You get a. Whenever a creature attacks, it gets a 1/1, but then you'd have to really kind of try to find a way to build this creature up. Trustworthy Scout. 1 colorless and a white. Exile this creature from your graveyard. Search your library for a card named Trustworthy Scout. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. It's kind of a meh. I don't think I'd probably put it in my deck. Spell Snuff. Counter target spell. Faithful Hour. If you have 5 or less life, draw a card. It's only one colorless, 2 blue, but I mean, I guess it's another maybe card. Sorry about that. It's like again, I just don't have the best. I know I don't have the the best setup in the world as far as doing like these unboxing kind of things. Lesser Masticore. Artifact creature has an additional cost to cast a spell. Discard a card. It's 4 colorless. It deals 1 damage to target creature. Persist. Yeah, it's kind of a card I don't think I'd probably use, but maybe that's just me. Smithing Helix. Smithing Helix deals 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. At the flashback with a red white, you may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. And a Goblin or a Flame. Attacking creatures you get control +1/+0. So kind of meh. But I mean, it's 1 colorless, 1 red, so it's not much, but it's attacking creatures you control, so I mean, it's only 1/1, but if you got like 4 or 5 creatures attacking and they all get an extra power. And then this is my rare for this card. Merit's Large Slumber, Aegis Slumber, Legendary Snow Enchantment. Whenever Merit, Aegis Slumber, or another snow permanent enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 10 or more snow permanents, sacrifice this card. If you do, create Merit Lange, a legendary 20/20 black aviator creature token with flying and indestructible. I mean, it's kind of a neat card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 10 or more snow permanents, so then I mean, like I said, that's you get 20/20 black avatar creature token with flying. So I mean, that's nice getting something with 20/20 on it, but like I said, I don't think I have very many snow permanents, so I don't think that'd really help me out very much. Alright, so let's go. Try to find the rare and put that in the back. Alright, sorry about that. I gotta stop for a second. Alright, sorry about that. That was just something work related, but this is kind of a neat. I don't think I've ever seen from what I've. Oh, this is the card. This is the card that. This is the token or the token creature that goes with that last card. I should that goes with this card. So we got that, and then this is the token that goes with that, and that's just kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen a foil that I can remember. I don't think I've ever seen a foil token before, so it's so yeah, it's got flying and indestructible, and it's 20/20, so that's why something I might have to work with. I don't know if snow permanents are exclusive to Modern Horizon or how that even works, but I guess we'll have to see if maybe there's any way possible to get around or work with getting a stack made of snow permanent or with snow permanents. And then this is the full art card. And I don't know, I don't know if I really even need this camera up here. I think I'll just take this. I don't know, I guess I'll maybe just make it a little bit smaller. And there's my land, basic snow land. Huh. I don't know why they make snow green, but I don't know, it is what it is. Archimanga's Charm. This is kind of like the art on this one a little bit. Choose one. Oh, it's 3 blue. So choose one. Counter target spell. Target player draws 2 cards. Gain control of target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 1 or less. That's kind of Talisman of Curiosity. Tap, add a colorless. Or if you tap, add. I'm not sure, I don't know, is that, I forget, does that, the diamond sign mean, is that colorless, that first one? Add color, or add the diamond, so I think that's colorless, and then if you tap, you add green or blue. Talisman of Curiosity deals 1 damage to you. So, I don't know if I'd even be able to add, I guess I could probably, I don't even know if would be able to add to either of the commanders I've been working on, because add green or blue, and what I'm working on now, I basically finished on my black, blue, white, and I'm working on a red, green, white, so neither deck I have has blue or has blue and green, so I don't know if I could even put that in there. Forgotten Cave enters the battlefield tapped. If you tap, you add a red mana, cycling red mana, discard this, draw a card, draw a card. So I can definitely add that to my deck, my red, green, white deck. Counter target creature spell, draw a card. Nothing too special about that card. Gilded Light, you gain Shroud until end of turn. You can't be a target of spells or abilities. Cycling 2 colorless. Discard a card, draw a card. So it's kind of sucks. That's only you can't be a target of spells or abilities until end of turn. Trumpeting Herd. Sorcerer, create a 3/3 green elephant creature token, rebound. If you cast a spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost. So that's kind of, at least it gives you a 3/3, so I guess that's something. And Roke's Veteran. Battle Cry. Whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. When he attacks, tap target creature an opponent controls. So that could be a decent card if you're going up against like a 4/4, like a big card like a 6/6, or if you're going up against like a 4/4 flyer or something like that. Weather the Storm, you gain 3 life. Storm, when you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before it in this turn. So if you cast like 3 spells, you cast 2 spells before this one, so you'd get the 3 life from this one, and then copy this for the 2 spells you did before. So I'm assuming that means you'd get 9 lives out of this because you're getting the 3 lives from this, and then getting 6 more from the 2 times that you copy this with other spells or whatever. But I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. And here's another snow human druid untap another target snow permanent. So I don't know exactly where snow permanents come from, but I think I've already done this one, Ninja of the New Moon. Fairy Seer flying. When Fairy Seer enters the battlefield, Scurry 2. It's only 1/1 with one color, one blue, so it's kind of a meh card at best. I guess I must already done my rare. Blade back Sliver. Hellbent, as long as you have no cards in hand, this silver creatures you control have tapped. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Kind of meh. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its new owner's control. Spell Snuff. Instant counter target spell. If you have 5 or less life, draw a card. I think I did this one already, so yeah, again, like I said, I think I might have. Looks like I skipped over the rare in the second pack. So let's see if I can find my rare. No, so this was the rare. Was this Archimage's Charm, which has 3 of. Choose 1 target counter spell. Target creature draws 2 cards. Gain control of target non-land permanent with converted mana, cost 1 or less. So here's the third pack. So I haven't gotten really anything spectacular yet, and I've only seen a few cards I might add kind of maybes for my deck. So let's see, trying to get the rare in the back. And then I get the rare in the back, and then that's kind of where I got another foil token. Shapeshifter is Changeling. Not exactly sure what that is. Token creature. And then I got the cast, kind of neat looking. So Ninja of the New Moon. So that's one card. I got a couple of these where. So let's save that aside and see if I can find one of those cards. Basic black land swamp. And I got a kind of neat card from there. I like the foil, or it's foiled, and I kind of like the art on it just because I kind of. I mean, it doesn't look as good on camera, but the black and the purple scheme really kind of pop out against each other. So that's kind of why I think I like it, just because of black and the purple. Azra Smoke Shaper. He's ninjutsu. Return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. Put this card on the battlefield from your hand tapped. When he enters the battlefield, target creature control gains indestructible until end of turn. So that's kind of a neat card. And then Watcher for tomorrow. Hideaway's creature enters the battlefield tapped. When it does, look at the top 4 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest in the bottom of your library. When it leaves the battlefield, put the exile card into this owner's hand. Crypt Rats. Is 2 colorless and a black. Or for X colorless, Crypt Rats deal X damage to each creature, and each player spend only black mana on X. So I guess if you have like 4 black mana on, or if you have like 4 black mana on the battlefield and you tap all of them, yeah, he deals 4 damage to each creature and each player. that's kind of, I guess a maybe. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 on that creature. I might add this to my red, green, white deck, but it's kind of a maybe. Cleaving Sliver. Create so creatures you control get a 2/2/1. Which I never understood why they have to do like +2/+1s or +0/+1s or +3/+2. I don't know why they can't just do, if ever all of them be like +1/+1 instead of just making them both, like both additions the same number or whatever. When excavating Inuit enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, draw a card. Threshold, as long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, he gets 1/1 and has vigilance. And it's kind of neat art. Stream of Thought. Target puts the top 4 cards into the library into the graveyard. You shuffle up to 4 cards from your graveyard into your library. Replicate 2 colorless, 2 white. When you cast a spell, copy it for each time you paid its replicate cost. You may choose new target for copies. Kind of hate cards that have like this long ass explanation of what they do. Venomous Changeling. Changeling, this card is every creature type and Death Touch. So that's what Changeling is. It just gives creature every creature type. As Charm, choose 1. Target creature gets 2/+2/+2 until end of turn. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, or you gain 2 life. Twin Silk Spider is Reach. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/2 green spider creature token with Reach. And Martyr Soul. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast a spell. Each creature you tap while casting the spell pays for 1 colorless or 1 mana of that creature's color. When Martyr Soul enters the battlefield, if you control no tapped lands, you put 2/+1/+1 counters on it. So I guess since it's a 2 colorless 1 white, if I tap like a white creature and then 2 creatures of any other color, it'd be I guess essentially free, but then I'd end up losing those creatures as blockers. Spring of Disappearances. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Then that creature's controller may pay 2 blue. If the player does, they may copy the spell and may choose a new target for that copy. So it's kind of a maybe. So you get to return target creature to its owner's hand. That creature's controller may pay 2. If he does, he may copy the spell and may choose a new target. So it's basically I can return target creature to a color hand, and then if they pay 2, they can return a creature to my hand. Goat Nap. However, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. If that creature is a goat, it also gets +3/+0 until end of turn. It's kind of a maybe. Then my rare is... Oh, shit, this isn't the card that got the last one. Yep. So, yep, sorry for the little pause, but yep, I got 2 packs in a row. This was the rare I got, so kind of a bummer, but, um, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So, then this was what I was looking for, is that this full art card is this one goes along with this card. So, I mean, I think I've done that before a couple times, once or twice before, where I've pulled the full art card in the same pack as the card that I was representing. So I guess that's gonna be about it for this video. But I appreciate everybody taking the time to come stop by, and I know this video is probably a little bit on the longer side, but I still appreciate you taking this time to stop by, and I hopefully will see you next time.